I'm over 200 pounds lost at that point. You might not see that there's negative motivation. Shirts that I have. Good morning. Welcome back to Journal of a Pudgy Man. It is Monday morning and I am recuperating because on Love Jar Vlogs, our family channel yesterday, we did a live stream last night and did lemons for leukemia. But man, I'm like paying the price. My lips, I don't even think I can still feel my lips. So today, I just wanted to talk to you guys about motivation. Motivation can come in so many different forms. And I found that there's negative motivation as well, because there's things that trigger me to just be like, you know what? Oh man, that looks so good. I am so motivated to eat that. But I just gotta like think about it and be like, no, I can't do that. I set a lot of goals for myself, and some I've hit and some I don't. I don't get discouraged if I don't hit all of my goals. So last night we had some stuff going on. We had a birthday party for my son who turned 13. He's a teenager. It was a lot of fun and being with family and playing games. Now, a lot of times when we're doing game night, there's snacks all over the place. I wanted to snack. I wanted some things. So, I did. I had some snacks. I had to sit there and think, and I'm like, what can I do, not to overeat, not to over snack because I was hungry. And I just kept telling myself, I'm like, okay, you got to stop. So I think I did. I had a beef stick, a piece of string cheese, and some popcorn, and 2 packs of Smarties. So the Smarties got me that sugar. I know that I shouldn't, but I know when to cut it off as well. And I think, what really motivated me not to overeat yesterday wasn't myself, wasn't my kids, wasn't my wife, it wasn't my goals. It was actually my brother-in-law, because my brother-in-law, we started talking, and he's like, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm like, well, I made these really good sloppy joes, and he's like, I just can't eat them because I just started today. I want to lose 100 pounds. And I'm like, you know what? That's really awesome. And so I listened to him, and I listened to what he was talking about and what he was doing. And he's doing something called Yoli, which I'm not really familiar with. So if you guys are familiar with Yoli, you should let me know what exactly it is. And I'm going to look it up, see what it is. So my goal for the week is, and I have to find the motivation to do this, is to get back to the gym. I really stopped going to the gym. I've lacked the motivation. I've had that negative motivation not to go to the gym. Every time I want to go to the gym, I'm like, well, I got this excuse, or I got this excuse, or I got this going on. So it's like a negative motivation to me. Getting back into the gym is really important to me because I am all in or I'm none at all. I'm all in or I'm nothing at all. I can't find that gray area. And that is a problem that I have, because I can't find that gray area. If I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not ready for 6 days a week, then I just sit back and I just don't go. So finding the positive motivation is what I need to do. And positive motivation for me is my wife, my kids, my family, and my goals. Finding that positive motivation to keep me on task and make me do the things that I don't necessarily want to do. 151 to 152 pounds lost right now. 66 pounds, that is my goal, and my goal is September. September is my goal, to have that last 66 lost. So I need to find a lot of positive motivation between now and then. I need to make that motivation for myself. I need to find that inner strength that I have already found to get the 150 pounds off, to get another 66 pounds lost. And when you look at it, another 66 pounds, I'm over 200 pounds lost at that point. To me, that is just mind-blowing. I'm like, holy cow, I cannot believe that kind of weight was on me. Even the 150 pounds. I mean, my wife, that's like carrying her body plus one of my children around with me all the time. And that's what I was. The positive motivation that I have is how good I feel right now. But sometimes it's not all the motivation that I need. I need to find something else to keep me motivated. And every step I go, and 10 pounds, and I see it in my chest and in my arms and in my waist, that is positive motivation for me. It keeps me on task. I'm like, oh my gosh, my clothes are too big. And it's really funny because, I mean, these shirts that I have, they're huge. They're huge on me. I use that as positive motivation for myself. Go, you know what? Let's get it to where it's impossible to wear that shirt. Let's get it to where it's impossible to wear them pants anymore because they're just silly. I mean, they're just silly big. It's really small things that I can use as motivation, and I think a lot of people can use as motivation. But another really big motivation for me is some of you guys. You know, some of the comments that I've had in on social media, on our other channel, Love Jar Vlogs, it just inspires the heck out of me. And to know that there's some people out there that what I have said inspired them. And inspired them to lose 50, 60, 100 pounds. 100 pounds. There's people that have lost 100 pounds and have said, you know what, you inspired me. There's that right there in itself, it just sets a fire under me to set my goals high and to reach for them and grab a hold of them and take control. That's a lot of motivation. I have to have motivation to set my goals. I need motivation just to set them. Then I need more motivation to hit my goals. I need more motivation to exceed my goals. Try to stay away from the things that give me negative motivation. Because I know it sounds silly, but there's things that motivate me not to do anything. There's things that motivate me to sit down and eat. Some people might call them triggers. I call them a negative motivation because it's motivating me to do a negative thing, and that's what I'm trying to stay away from. We all have stress. We all have stress in everyday life. And sometimes them things can motivate you to go in a negative direction. You might look at it different. You might not see that there's negative motivation. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications for my videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you. We'll see you on Wednesday.